Will you see me out here? Come here. Come here. Hi, goobers. Will you see me out here? Come on. Cammy. Scooby. Oh, you big boy. Look. Okay. Are you guys playing? Are you playing? Are you playing? Hi everyone. My dogs. That's Scooby and Cammy. Scooby. They're being very attentive tonight. I don't know if that's to say something. Okay, go lay down. Go lay down. This is my 36 and 37. I'm going to go ahead and include my 37 update. On Saturdays, by ultrasound and her size, I'm considered 37 weeks as of today. But Wednesday, officially by my due date, I'll be 37 weeks. So I am definitely late doing my 36-week update, and this is why. A few days ago, I'm trying to think of what night it was. Thursday night. 2 days prior to that, I was feeling some pain, and I kept telling everyone, I kept telling my doctor that it was gastric pains and, digestive pains, bowel pains. Everyone thought I was going into labor. Oh, I got told, oh, you've never been pregnant before. And I kept saying, I don't care if I've been pregnant before or not. It's not labor pains. When you've had the digestive, gastric, bowel pains that I've had in my life after 30-something stomach surgeries, you know what bowel pains are. And so anyways, Thursday night, about 3:15 in the afternoon, I called my doctor's office. I talked to the nurse, asking her if I could take Miralax to kind of unconstipate me, because I had been constipated, and which is not like me. I'm used to having a bowel movement more than 3 times a day, and that's the norm for me. And if this is too much information, I'm sorry, but it's definitely needs to be talked about, being a gastric bypass patient and pregnant. So anyhow, she said yes, that was fine. I took some Miralax, drank some water, obviously not enough, because like my doctor described it, it's like taking a bulldozer to a brick wall. If you don't drink a lot of fluids after a laxative, it's just going to build up inside you. I thought I was in a lot of pain, which I was, but then after the Miralax didn't work for over 24 hours. Nothing happened. And 4 o'clock in the morning, I'm not kidding you guys, I thought I have had some pretty painful surgeries and pretty painful pains before I had my surgeries to correct some of the things. Like I had some digestive diseases where I had fossilized food in my old stomach that I had before I had gastric bypass, and the large and small intestine and in my bowels and whatnot, that they had to go in and remove, and then I had to be put on some heavy duty digestive medications, and I thought that was pain. But I am telling you, Thursday night, Friday morning, 4 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't stand it anymore. I had to go in, and he told me if the pain got any worse, I needed to go to labor and delivery triage, because they all thought I was in labor. So I went to labor and delivery triage, and I was having contractions, but not labor contractions. And what I mean by that was, Scarlett's great. She's healthy. She's like everyone that has come across monitoring her. She's very active, moving all the time. And I have said that from day one. She is a huge mover. And anyhow, her heartbeat went from about 132 beats a minute to 248 beats a minute. That concerned the labor and delivery triage nurses. But when her heartbeat went up to that, she wouldn't stop. She was going and kicking and moving and shifting, and you name it, she was going. And I mean, you could seriously see it. You could always see it, but you could seriously see it in my stomach. I mean, my stomach was doing this. And I'm not just talking about, no, it was, I mean, she was moving. And I was out of breath a lot because she was doing some big body movements. And the nurse came in and said, has she always been active like this? And I said, I have felt her since I was 8.5 weeks along. And she's like, wow, she's so healthy and so strong. And that pleased us. But they said if her heartbeat doesn't go down, that they're going to start getting worried and start have to do what they have to do for babies that have, you know, heartbeats that fast. And so we didn't know exactly what that was, and we weren't going to concern ourselves with that until we actually figured out what it was, right? And so I just told them, you know, I think her heartbeat's up there because she's being so active, and probably because I'm in pain. And so anyways, I had no protein in the urine. My urine actually was really clear, but I did show some ketones, which showed a little bit of dehydration. But he thought the dehydration was from constipation and from not being able to keep any fluids or food down, which is another thing. I could not keep any food or fluids down. I would drink something and throw it up. I would eat something and throw it up. Our phones were both dead, and so we charged them and we just took them off the charger, so we're getting all of our messages. Speaking of that, Annette, I know you called me. We were right in the middle of a conversation, and my phone died, so I had to put it on the charger. I would have called you back on Alan's phone, but his phone was on the charger because it was dead. So sorry about that. I'll give you a call tomorrow. So back to labor and delivery, we found out they gave me a liter of fluid, and I felt it go from, I'll show you guys. It started up here by my breastbone, and they gave me the bag of fluid, and it moved to about right here. Then they gave me another bag of fluid, and I got about half of it done, and it moved about right here. And that even told me it's bowels. I'm telling you, it's bowels. So then, I mean, it did. It seriously felt like a knife stabbing me in the gut. So he comes in and he says, I am inclined to agree with you. I talked to your weight loss surgery doctor, and he told me that when he did your surgery, you had a lot of surgical scars on the inside, and that you've had a lot of stomach surgeries, which I know, but I feel more comfortable after talking to Dr. Oakley that I think your baby is getting big, and I think she's laying a lot of, or she's moving around a lot of that surgical scars, which could cause major constipation, and which could cause things from moving around. But I didn't have any twisted bowels or anything like that. They ran all that testing. I was just very plugged up. To be honest with you guys, I was so plugged up that I lost 9.5 pounds after being able to pass all of that. So he wanted to park and admit me or do exactly what he said when I got home. So I bought the Fleets enema, and I bought Docalax. Didn't have to use the Fleets, but I did use one stool suppository, and it worked like a charm. 15 minutes and I was going to the bathroom, and I can't tell you the cramping, the stabbing pain, and the pressure that got relieved. And I felt so much better, and I kept going and I kept going, and I feel fantastic now. So that is my 36 week and 37 week. She's very big. She's very strong. I'll show you a belly shot real quick because I don't have a lot of time. And I wanted to say congratulations to Callista again for baby on it. And I seen on Alana Halloween 888 Facebook page that she has went into labor, so tell her congratulations. And here is my